What's going on, everybody? Z here, and welcome to the day before. Today we're going to be doing a quick look at what is the day before, what is it not, and a couple of tricks I've learned along the way from playing for a few hours. So had a blast. We've streamed over on twitch.tv/gaming, so if you want to check that out, I recommend to follow. But let's go ahead, let's get on into it. So immediately with the game, you're going to be presented with a place called Woodbury. Let's go with Woodbury. Anyways, this is kind of like your sanctuary, your pre-game lobby kind of area. And yes, I mean pre-game lobby, and I'll tell you why in a minute. Basically, this area is going to have a few things for you. You're going to run through everything. It's going to be a very quick tutorial. There's going to be a storage over here where this is where you store all of your stuff to keep it safe for when you're online. And you go out and do stuff, and you don't want to lose anything. This is your safe storage, right? This is the stuff you leave behind, so that way nothing can get stolen from you. Yes, and I mean stolen. Don't worry. We'll get more into that.
Take care of yourself.
There's a couple other things, places to buy guns, things like that. So I'm not going to go super into that because you're going to go through all that in the tutorial. Anyways, so let's talk about a couple of things. One thing that I want to mention in the very beginning is it's a mistake that I've seen some people making, is when you go and get money, you're going to get some money from the storage lady. It's going to be in your storage. She's going to tell you to, hey, go buy a gun with this money. Do not spend all of that money. Do not. And I'm going to tell you why you don't want to spend all that money. You get a weapon to start with, okay? So you're going to talk to this guy, and he's going to have all these weapons. You're going to have all these shinies. You're going to have 3,000 credits. You're like, ooh, I want to buy this gun right here, this buffalo rifle, right? Don't do it. Don't do it, because you need ammo. You already have a starting weapon, this Milan Hunter right here, which uses 7.62. Do not buy a weapon right now. Don't do it. The reason for that is if you come in here, you spend your money, you buy a rifle, you buy ammo, you go out, you get killed your first time, you come back, you have nothing. You have no gear. You have no inventory. You have absolutely nothing. All you have is whatever you had in your case right here. This case right here, this is your safe spot. This is like, if you die, this comes back with you. My weapons will be gone. My suit, my armor, my backpack will be gone. If somebody kills me out in the world and they loot my body, it will be gone. So do not spend that money. Put that money in your vault. Buy some ammo for your starting weapon. Put the rest of it. Buy like $500 worth of ammo. Put the rest of it in the vault. Do not spend it. Do not spend it, because I see people all the time. They buy a gun, they go out, they die, then they're like, I don't know what to do. Yeah, not fun. So don't spend all of your money in the beginning. I'm telling you right now, like the biggest thing right there, don't do that. Next thing I want to talk about really fast is the base building, or the land. Let me show you what I mean. Well, let me show you what this is exactly, because it's not like base building. You get a land plot. And again, this is all going to be done in the tutorial, but I want to show you this part beforehand, because I know like some people were like, well, what is that part of the game? Maybe this is a core mechanic for you for deciding whether you want to get the game. Also, I am not trying to tell you whether or not you should buy the game. I'm just showing you what I have come across, what the game actually is, and it's going to be left for you to decide whether you think right now in its current state, you think it's fun enough that you would like enjoying playing it as it is and going along with the development of it. So this is the land plot. Now you're going to build a tent to start with. So here's our tent, and there's a building mode. So if you hit B, you go into building mode, which is super cool. And you hit R to open a catalog, and this basically you can buy stuff and place it in here. Now that's all cool, fine and dandy, stuff like that, right? The house decides your storage. So if you see the storage right here, we have storage of 84. Now if I upgrade to the forest cabin, which is $1.6 million, which I think is an absurd amount of money, it goes up to 102, and then the country cottage is 120. Now I don't know if these are this price. I don't know if these are this price right now to make it unobtainable in the game, or if there's like you start like, you know, really making cash. Like I said, I've only played for about 4 hours, so I've only got like the starting missions done and stuff like that. So we're only making $1,000 roughly per mission, like per run, maybe 2,000 if we're lucky. So like 1.6 million is insane. But that is your storage. So that's how you increase the storage size if you're curious about that. Also, if we go out of here and we go out of here, you're gonna see something else. It's garage. This is where if you're gonna have vehicles, you would have a vehicle. Now I know nothing about the vehicles because like all these are they're over $1 million a piece. I would love to be able to test out a vehicle and tell you how it works. I have no idea how it works. I don't know if you spawn in with it every single time you load into the overworld or the open world, or if like you get it once and if somebody takes it, like it's gone. I don't know. I can't imagine. I can't imagine you would leave with this, and the reason for that is because to leave the overworld, you have to go through it's usually like a door or something like that, so like this vehicle wouldn't fit. So I'm wondering if there's like, you know, you spawn with this bonus kind of thing, which would be sick. Oh my gosh, that'd be amazing. But that's the camp, that's that. There's no real crafting or building or anything like that, so I want to show you that. But now let's get into the actual gameplay. So you'll notice you have two options. You have the same two options from leaving Woodbury or not. So we're gonna go to a New Fortune City. Now when you go to New Fortune City, whatever you have on you is what you're bringing with you. So do not bring anything you don't want to bring. Do not bring money with you. Don't bring money with you. Don't bring coin with you. Don't bring it with you. Just don't do it, okay? I'm gonna go ahead. We're gonna hop into a New Fortune City, and I'm gonna give you kind of a show of what this game actually is and what it's not. So this far, we have gotten an instanced plot of land, which is just our plot of land, our like housing build, and we've also have an instanced area for everybody to do shopping, to do your storage, things like that. It is not one all cohesive world. They are instanced. So basically, I just loaded randomly into the map. So the first thing I like to do is I like to go right over here. I like to hide. And I like to look at where I'm at because there's already gunshots. I can already hear where we're at. We're in the heat. So here is our map. I'm gonna make a couple critiques about the map. You can't zoom in or out. You can't mark anything. There's no mouse. There's no cursor. It's super annoying. I don't like this map. I wish you could zoom in and out. I wish you could highlight over things. I wish you could select markers, things like that. Can't do any of that. So this is our map. And we have a couple options here, so a couple things of interest. The biggest thing of interest is always looking for the evacuation. So we are spawned right here, and there's a couple evacuation points. There's an evacuation point here. However, this is an evacuation no backpack. So what that means is that you are going to evac, and you are not going to have your backpack items. So those are like a last resort kind of thing. What you're going to be probably looking for are these exits right here that shows like the little person running out the door. There is one there, and there's one there, and I believe that's the only two. Oh, and there's one there, so there's three total. So those are your three exits. Those are where you're going to be leaving. That is how you get out of the game with all of your stuff, with all your gear, with everything you pick up. Those are how you leave. Now, that introduces another issue. That introduces gate campers. So basically I could run straight to an exit and I could just sit there and wait for people to come to the gate and I could kill them and take their stuff, which I don't know if there's going to be any way that they're going to be able to do that, like to fix that. I don't know if they're going to have to make like a safety area. I have no idea. Hopefully people won't do that, but they're going to do it. It's absolutely going to be a thing. It's going to be a 100% thing. So just be warned of that. But when you spawn randomly anywhere. So like I happen to spawn on this workbench. That's just completely random. I've spawned in the middle city. I've spawned over here. I've spawned right next to an exit before. Wherever you spawn is completely random, and there's no going back. So like you see where I'm spawned, there's no exit here, so there's nowhere to leave. So like if I brought stuff in with me and I'm like, oh shoot, I forgot it, too bad. you're one-way ticket to the exit. That's it. Now while you're here, there's a couple things you can do. You can hit J, it opens your tab, and in here you're gonna have some contracts or whatever. So if you look at this contract, supercharge, New Fortune City East, North. So we're on the west side, so we don't really want an east side one. So what I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna hit accept and then cancel, because if you decline it, I don't know if it actually like deletes it. So I just hit accept and cancel. So this is the south side of the city, and basically you're gonna be looking for these items, but what I'm going to be doing is looking for, see, these are both south side. So I'll go ahead and I'll just, oh, we got a new one. Okay, well, what do you want? South side. West side. Okay, there we go. So insulin, asthma inhaler, and anticonvulsant. We'll go ahead and accept that one, and we're going to track that. Ooh, it's right next to us. Now, once you accept a contract, it's going to highlight the area. It's going to say, hey, this is where you need to find those items. So the items that I'm looking for, insulin, asthma inhaler, anticonvulsant, they're going to be in a random crate somewhere. So once you get to the area, you start looting the stuff. You have a chance to find the stuff you're looking for. You evac with it, and then you get the money. But as I've said and as I've looted this entire time, everything here is PvP. Everything here is PvP. And I say that because I have taken down very many people, and it is an absolute blast. I'm terrible at PvP games. I'm absolutely terrible, but it's PvP. So it's PvE because there are zombies, but it is PvP. So just be warned. Like when you leave here, when you get into this area, you are 100% fighting people. So you need to make sure you're cautious of where you're going, what you're doing. Now that we've talked about, like, okay, you take the mission. That is all I've come across as far as missions. Go to place, loot stuff, take it back. There is not much else to do. So if I basically loot anything, like I just go in here, I loot some stuff, I can take it if I want to. Backpack size is dependent upon this backpack, but yeah, basically that's kind of it. And like, so that might be a breaker for some people. There's no, like, you know, kill so many zombies. Not yet. Not that I've come across. And this is early access, so we got to keep that in mind as well. This is 100% early access, so the things could change, things could develop, things could be different. But that's basically it. Is you walk up to stuff, you loot it. You make sure while you're looting stuff, you're looking around, because I take out people all the time that are looting. It's just an absolute blast for me. It's so much fun. So let's go ahead. Let's loot some things in here. If I can find somebody to take out and loot, then I absolutely will. This crate must have already been gone through. This crate. Okay, so these crates must have already been gone through, or they're just not able to go through right now. If you come up to things that have a cross on them, like a little crossed out thing, it typically means it's already been looted. So like this says F, it means that I can loot it. But now, if I go away and come back, oh no, it's gonna say it's because I looted it. Let me see if I can find something that's already been looted. It'll have like a diagonal mark on it, saying that you can't loot it again because somebody else has already looted it. So, but that's about it. Now the zombies are kind of everywhere. There's some zombies inside. There's some zombies on the streets, and there's not a ton of them. Sometimes they will start ganging up on you. I've fought probably 4 or 5 in total. Like in total at like one time. I fought a whole bunch more than that, but at one time. The zombies to me in this game are more of a hey, here I am kind of thing. So you don't like, I avoid the zombies like the plague, which is probably good, because when you start shooting the zombies, everybody can hear you and they know where you're at. So basically what I do is I run around until I start hearing gunshots, and then I start taking things a little bit slower, or I will go towards the gunshots to try to find somebody and try to take them out, because the other players, see, okay, so like that crate right there, it's already been looted. It has a cross on it. I can't loot that, which is probably all of these, because they're all in the same area. But yes, people have the best loot. Unfortunately, like, it is what it is. There's no offline mode. There's no single player mode. There's none of that. All right, so I still got a little bit to go here, and then we have to evac out. So basically, I'm looting a whole bunch of random stuff. Now you might be asking, well, why are you looting a whole bunch of random stuff? Because all of this random stuff is worth money. You can take it back and sell it, and it kind of has a value if you hover over it. It says, you can see the little oh, we got some firing, we got some shooting going on over here, which is, oh yeah, oh, it sounds like there might be 2. Okay, we're gonna move in on this because, like I said, players have the best loot. Another complaint that I have is you cannot jump over these little walls, like that little wall right there. Yeah, no, you're not gonna jump over it. You know what? I think our friends might have moved, so we're gonna go ahead and move out. We're gonna try to get to my task location here. But like I said, everything has a value on it for the most part, and it'll either sell for a little bit more, or a little bit less than what it says. So it's basically worth, you know, getting a little bit of everything, because if you look at some of the stuff, I mean, like a shirt is worth like 25 credits. This PC RAM is worth only 5. Ammo, I basically always throw ammo into my case, So that way I always have ammo in there. Wire strippers are worth 50. So like, yeah, there's good loot to be had everywhere. Okay, so we are getting close. I need to go up one more street, and then that's the area we need to look for our... Oh. Okay, that was a shotgun. It sounds like it's on the other side of this building. Or it might be on the other side of this building. Alright, so this is the street that I need to loot. Now, I like to move in and very carefully try to make sure I don't see anybody else creeping around, walking around. There's no player names. There's nothing like that. There's no indicators. There's no minimap. There's nothing to indicate anything anywhere. So you have to see them with your own eyes. And I've had people come right up on me and not see me. And I swear it's because of my coat and it looks like a trash bag. Now, there's a couple of things. There's also a couple of things that are really, really annoying that I'll tell you right now. There are these alarms that they're in the game. I actually haven't set one off yet this time, which I can't believe. There's these alarms that are the most annoying sound in the world, and they're so loud and they never go away. So there's one right there. That alarm. Yeah, that thing, if I get close enough, it'll set it off, and it's just the most annoying thing in the world. Also, as far as buildings that you can go in, there are a few. It's not every building by any means. Most of the doors are just locked or there's nothing in them. But that building over there you can go into. You can kind of see you can go in there a little bit. And then some of the buildings do have second stories and stuff, so you can actually get some vantage points and things like that. But yeah, it's kind of hit or miss on which buildings you can go into. So I am having terrible luck finding this loot. Absolutely terrible. We've got a zombie friend right in front of us. I'm trying to not get him to come after me. Like I said, I don't like the zombies coming after me because basically it just alerts everybody of where you're at when you start shooting them. Ooh, okay. There's our insulin. Pretty sure that was one of them. Now, if you can't get everything at one time, or like you get to an area it's already looted, you know, things like that, the missions do progress through multiple times in here. So basically, I could take that insulin, I could put it in my storage, come back, grab the other two things that I need, go back, grab it out of storage, and then turn it in. Now, you can only have, I believe, one active mission at a time, because if you don't have it active, then they will kind of like rotate through. So I have one of the things I need. I'm gonna go look, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to find the other ones. Yeah, I'm not actually seeing it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna start making my way to the exit, because we've got a long ways to go. I got one thing, and on the way there, basically, you know, if we come across anybody cool, we can take some people out. Awesome. If loot some good stuff, heck yeah. All right. Well, guess what? A zombie found me. So now we're gonna have to shoot and yep, get closer. Headshots work way better than anything else. There we go. Darn it. Alright, so basically everybody just heard me shoot. So if anybody wants to come find me, they can make their way to this area. And, well, guess what? They know where I'm at. You know what? Let's take a quick stop into the police station, shall we? Looks like people have already been in here. Let's see, we got a safe right here. Ooh, what's in the safe? Oh, heck yeah. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna swap that out. Wow, that is, that's a good piece right there. Does that use, I use 5.56. All I have is 7.62. I don't have any 5.56. Well, darn. I have no 5.56. Alright, well, hopefully we can evac with that. You know what? I'm not going to push my luck. Oh, dang it. There's a zombie right there. How did he follow me in here? You know, I like how they have, like, the UV lights and the zombie just walks right through it. Like, no problem. Oh, we got a player right there. They just walked through that door. All right, that means we got to be careful, because they could be just hiding on the other side of that door, waiting for us to come through. Oh, there goes a stupid alarm. So those are the alarms that are awful. I don't see anybody. All right, I think our friend left. I don't think they were sticking around. Yeah, I would say left, because this sounds like they set an alarm off up here too. Oh, there he is. I saw him. He's going through that that passage right there. Oh my god, those alarms. They gotta remove those alarms. Those things can make the game literally unplayable. It's fine if they only lasted so long, but they literally don't stop. He killed a player. He just killed a player and took off running that way. Oh, I would loot him, but if he comes across back the other way, I'd literally be just sitting there for him to kill. Let's check it out. Oh, he didn't grab anything. Okay. Alright, we gotta be careful here. Oh, there he is. He's right there. Okay, he took off that way. Okay, he's damaged a lot. I think he bailed. Yep, he did. He's right there. I usually like to be a lot closer than that. All right, he was in this house. All right, you know what? We're gonna try to get ahead of him. This could be a mistake. We're gonna try to get ahead of him before he gets to the exfil. Oh, well, son of a gun. He's gonna know exactly where I'm at now. Ooh. Alright. We gotta go. We gotta move a little bit because we gotta make sure that he doesn't know where we're at now. See, there's our exfil spot right there. There he is. He's right there. Alright, let's see where our friend goes. So this is what I was talking about gate camping. So basically, you could spawn in and immediately come here. Because people have to come right through here. They have to get to that flare and press and hold F in order to leave. Yeah, see there, he's going on around. He's going around the other side. See, this is why it's like, do I take him out or do I just leave? Because I don't like the gate camping. I mean, we engaged him earlier. We did engage him prior to coming here, but is it still gate camping? I mean, I know where he's going. All right, he's right there. He's at the tree. I can see him through the fence. He's right there. He's looking. He's looking to make sure the coast is clear. Did I get him? Oh no, we got him! Right at the gate. Oh, I feel like a terrible person. Let's see, we'll take that. And we'll take that. Oh, I feel like a terrible person. You know what? To be fair, we engaged him prior.
Our boys are on their way.
All right, and then that's how you exfil. So basically, that's what you have to worry about. You have to worry about, that. So if I wouldn't have done it, he would have did it to me. You know, that's just how it goes. But so this is the day before, essentially. Basically, that's all you loot. That's all you can do. That's all the missions are right now. The vehicles I have no idea about because I just have no idea. My inventory is already stacked because of just, going and playing, killing players and stuff like that. You can party up, which I think partying up is probably the best thing that you can do. Because you have multiple players, you obviously have a way better advantage over anybody that's playing solo. And yeah, so basically, there you go. So that is the day before. Leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think. I feel terrible about that last. I feel terrible about that. But you know what? It is what it is. I wanted to get a kill for the video, so we had to get a kill for the video. So, but thanks again for coming out. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Leave a comment. Let me know what do you guys think. Do you think you're gonna be picking this up? Do you think you're gonna wait? It is in early access. The servers are kind of hard to join, and also that's another thing I want to mention is the servers. You don't have to play on the same server. So what happens is you're gonna find a server, you're gonna log in, you're gonna play, and then when you log out, you'll just join whatever other server. So if you want to play with people, if you want to play with your party, you have to join the same server as like your friends and stuff like that. But if you don't have to worry about like your character being server specific, if that makes sense. Not like like other MMOs. So, but yeah, there is the day before. Also, you know what? Actually, another thing, weapons have durability. There's absolutely durability on some of these. If we go and look at, so you can see the wrench, it's 92. You can see this wrench is 100. This one is 100. There is durability on weapons that do have to be fixed over time. However, you can use them a lot. You can use them a ton before you have to repair them. So, yeah. But basically, loot everything, grab everything, sell everything, and have a good time. But yeah, leave a comment. Let me know. Are you picking it up? And if you are, what do you think? What do you think? Lots of bad reviews. I don't think it's bad. I didn't follow the hype. I think there's room for improvement though, for sure. So, yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. And if you have any other questions that I didn't answer, leave a comment down below. I'll try to answer them. Or if you have any other tips or tricks, just leave them in the comments down below. But thanks again for coming out. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, everybody.